Alright, so without any further ado, we've got Chessplosion from Limy coming up right now. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lunga SSB. I play this game too much. I have co-coms with me who've never played this game, but know so much about this game because I have interests. Would you guys like to introduce yourself? So I guess, Peace, would you like to introduce yourself? Because you guys already know Clay's gonna make fun of me the whole time if I mess up, so...
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Hi everyone, I'm Peas. I play a lot of games. I mainly do Banana Blitz HD, but I also dabble in Puyo Puyo, Mario Kart, and just any game that's just really unpopular.
So
And I
unfortunate.
think this
because
game
it's
might fall
so
under that
big.
category.
Definitely
It's really interesting.
One of the most unpopular games that I run.
Yeah.
This game's sick. Okay, so yeah, so there's adventure, which is like a story mode. There's a dungeon mode, which is like Binding of Isaac but based. There's puzzle, which is there's puzzles. Survival is like bullet hell. Arcade is like if you played Smash Bros. Classic mode is like that. And then training. If you hate your opponent, you can put all the pieces
There's
that
unlocks,
they do.
there's neat stuff.
And you can do all their setups, so you can learn to farm them. It's really cool. And then extras, there's credits in there. But yeah, today we're playing adventure mode.
Wow.
Adventure mode is pretty cool. I like adventure mode.
Washed.
There's 8 worlds. I didn't perfect this one yet. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. But yeah. I'm sorry. We're not doing that one. That one's post game. We're just playing through 8 worlds. They're all around 12 stages. Most of them are less, some of them are more. But yeah, we're gonna be starting time in. Doesn't even matter. We're not gonna even see.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hunter doesn't hear the countdown, so I'm just gonna start it.
Amazing.
I'm playing. Oh, whoops! I'm playing this on a controller I like literally have never played this on, so I like literally immediately messed up my execution because I've never played this on like a hitbox really.
Amazing.
But it's fine. I'm using the hitbox to play this because I don't want to use my DualSense controller. But yeah, immediately just going through some stages. This game gets very hard, so sometimes. Oh. Huh? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Sometimes it counts you as dying if the projectile's in the same
So
spot.
this
but sometimes
is
it doesn't, just depending
chess
on,
with
like, what frame that
Bomberman.
you're on. It's really weird.
Hi, chat.
Yeah. I would like this guy to walk into that, thank you. It is hard. Yeah, so
The pieces kind of explode the way they would
manipulating,
move.
where like the AI goes just by standing in certain places, so that they kind of follow me, and they kind of walk where I want them to walk, so they die. And
I'm just
stuff like
looking
that.
in your notes right
Where
now.
I make them hurt me.
1-7 is actually kind of
They die.
funny. You want me to
either.
read it? Play the game, dumbass.
I don't know where I put for it. Please. That's awesome, actually. I was so real for that one.
Yeah, but as we
Where are
go
you?
through
Okay. Oops.
these different stages,
wait longer.
the setups and the boards will become more and more
Oops. It's
complicated. More enemy types. They won't just. You'll notice at the top there are a few pieces, and that basically is the
didn't have the
piece
right
order that
pieces,
your
but I made
character
it
is dropping.
Actually,
So you can essentially choose like the pieces that you're going to be using in a stage, and they're going to always go in that order.
yeah. It's just like a lot of resetting for stuff.
Yeah. So here's our first boss.
Also,
These
I don't
get
like how
more
it started.
bullet
I
hell.
like
haters
hater.
of that interaction.
Just haters of Limy.
Yeah, generally. Oh my god, of course.
So as you've
of course you
probably
wanted
noticed,
to
the
just
explosion,
stand in charge instead of like walking into my piece.
the amazing.
Alright, delay should be good now.
The explosion
Goodbye.
radius
Goodbye.
of the piece that you drop is the same as if, you know, how you would be
I'm
able
so
to
good
move
at this
the piece
game.
in
I
an
don't care
actual
what you
chest.
say. Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing is just trapping pieces. Oh, whoops! I didn't wait long enough. Yeah, just because there's so much going on, sometimes I don't wait long enough for like the pieces to like, or for like the pieces to explode.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah, that should be fine. Yep, that's good.
So the first, like,
Yeah, that's a weird setup.
real
It, like, doesn't
board
work all
gimmick,
the
I guess
time.
we have. The first
It
area
just,
just
like,
had some
depends on how
barriers.
long
This
you
one
take.
tweaks that slightly with
How you can
holes.
move down one.
Blasts that are projectile based can obviously travel over them. You cannot.
Didn't wait long enough.
Makes things just a little bit trickier. I believe each world is basically right.
Yeah, each world it's not so much of like a real gimmick, it's a spot gimmick. I should have stood there. Yeah, most of the time, if you guys are like familiar with like fighting games, there's like this premise of like, don't look at yourself because you know what you're doing. You're playing the game. Just look at the rest of the game. That's more important generally.
Kind of like,
and I'm
it's
just
very
doing
much like the bullet hell thing.
so a lot
too,
of the
where
times
you're,
I'm like, I thought
so
I positioned myself right,
concentrated
and I
on
just don't. That's
the
where
blast
that's,
the enemy
that's where
like
that's coming
fire
from.
sometimes that you accidentally just sit in the wrong spot and die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tunnel vision moment.
That was a backup because I waited too long.
So you'll notice in the standard stages, you can only get hit once and you're doomed. The boss stages actually give you
And also
few
a bunch
hearts
of
because they're more
explosions.
prolonged battles. We're coming up on
I was
another
supposed to
one again
move over
soon.
more. That was actually the right set of pieces that I wanted. Wasn't fast enough.
But it's neat because in a lot of different modes in this, you can set like the piece or pieces that you're using. So you can like try to do like dungeon mode only with like the king piece, or you know, you can do something more randomized and weird to make you think on your feet. So there's a lot of fun ways to. That was. So here's.
That was a big brain moment, by the way. It was just timing. If I didn't time that right, it wouldn't have worked.
Here's boss 2. Yep. So that boss moves and charges like a bishop, but it shot out rook bombs essentially. So there's a couple different moves.
Oh, you want to charge? Yeah, and a lot of what I'm doing just to guarantee hits is just trapping them in corners. So I know where they're going.
We got a larger board with different barrier layouts for this world. And we notice, so that there's that rook piece that's on screen right now that behaves a little differently than some of the other enemies that we've seen. You notice there's the ones that have spikes on the bottom. Those are typically the rammer enemies. They just kind of charge at you. The ones that are here are kind of more, they make clones of themselves that blow up. Or rather, they attack like in place and then continue moving. There's a couple different types. There's some that are like spawners. We'll see more as we go through.
Did not mean to be there.
I think this developer made another game recently. The name, yeah, with the ducks. Yeah, the name is escaping me right now, but it looks very cute.
Yeah, with the same ducks from like the duck that you played
Yeah,
in this
something's
game.
delivery service. It's not Kiki, by the way. That's the wrong answer.
Something delivery service. I don't remember.
That would not have been my first guess. Actually.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, a lot of like these rooms in the early game are just really awkward. So like I have to like do
A lot of
just,
this
like,
is
weird
very
movement
much
to make
just,
sure that, like been able to do it right.
like Limy said, a lot of it is very much AI manipulation, getting them to do stupid things to off themselves. Yeah, they just get them to do dumb things to lead to.
That's a good way to put it. Actually. Like that.
And you'll notice too, like if their blasts hit like a bomb piece that you've dropped, it will detonate immediately. So sometimes their own attacks result in their death. But they are very good at not, like, granted it's kind of impossible for them to, but, you know, they can't hit themselves with their own attacks like you can, so they have that benefit too.
There
we go. Oh.
And I immediately mess it up.
How many ducks have been killed in this run? So many ducks.
I'm just blaming me using a new controller.
That's fine. I wouldn't be able to play this on a
FGC
box.
player uses
It's
hitbox.
so hard.
For...
My brain hurt. Mm-hmm.
I love Melty Blood. I love Melty Blood in Melee. There's a weird timing you can do to like not get hit by that. I just did the other one, but like it doesn't set up as well for like these two that I'm trying to kill right now. I mean, it's fine. Just dead.
You win.
I'm super worried.
The noises kind of sound like
this works actually
Samus's
super well.
Power Beam in Metroid Prime for some reason to me right now. Maybe it's because the volume I have is low, but
Whoops. Here, and then just come up. Doesn't have to be passed
okay,
around.
no, they do not sound like that. That was because the volume was low.
I'm surprised that did that. Surprised that worked. Here, that works.
Nice.
Okay, and then 12. That should be fine.
So adventure mode, this is any percent for adventure mode. There are like bonus adventure mode stages, like I think they're EX stages they're called, I forget, that you get access
it's just
to. We don't do those.
There's adventure speedrun, which is just like in the extras, but like no one runs it because
Right.
you have 5 health through the whole game and you don't get to like reset pieces, so it becomes
Right.
infinitely harder. Here, yeah, there we go. I'm fine. I'll come down. Oh, that was too fast. Yeah, there we go. Should be fine.
Now we got this boss, which
Ugh.
is
Right.
where they start getting
Yeah,
annoying.
it wanted me so bad.
Yeah.
I wanted to go up and it did not let me go up.
So that is a charger that also spits out clones. We got that machine gun rook going on right now.
Machine gun who?
Rook.
Okay, now we're in the easy part of the game. When I say easy,
Yeah.
it's less
Now
hard
there's-
part of the game.
Yeah. This world has.
But
For
even
some
though
reason.
I just messed that up. Even then, a lot of this is I didn't move up enough. It's fine.
And it goes without
it's just,
saying
it's
that
just
if you-
horses, and the horses are
Yeah.
easy to off, if you will,
It goes
like that.
without saying that if you walk into a space that has a bomb on it, it will detonate and you will die, like those horses are doing, the knights. Interesting.
There might be a noise suppression on it. Just take that off, I guess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this world actually
Hey,
has been
Phantom,
going not that
thank
bad
you
compared
so
to
much for
other
the
worlds, just
raid.
because I've
Welcome
been not
in, Raiders.
dying, and not
You're
dying
doing
saves a lot of
Chessplosion
time.
right now.
Seemingly.
Hey, Phantom.
It's chess plus Bomberman. It's pretty sick.
My favorite puzzle fighter.
Yeah, so real.
I'm pretty sure I get to call it that.
Yeah, I think you can call it
I've been through
that.
the puzzle fighter trenches. I get to call anything I want a puzzle
Puzzle
fighter.
fighter trenches.
I used to be a Puyo runner. I've been through the puzzle fighter trenches, bro.
So, we're on the next boss already.
I keep missing. Yeah, so usually I have to wait for like 2 of the 2 hops. So
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I have to wait for 2 hops so like its invulnerability runs off. Should be fine. Yeah, just because it lasts a little bit too long for 1 hop.
So this guy can kind of throw out a bunch of different types of pieces on top of his own movement, but he's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't matter. And
Unfortunately,
now
it
this is the hardest
doesn't.
world.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
So this map looks more like a Bomberman map than a chessboard. So we got these guys with the red bottoms. They're the ones who leave behind. Nice. Multi-kill.
Oh, I can't believe that worked. I stood there and I hoped, and I was like, I think this will work out with the timing, but like I wasn't sure.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, setups for this world just don't exist because of like the clone guys being just so random. So it's a lot of just trapping and hoping. Whoops, didn't think that was gonna hit me.
Ah, yes. RNG in my funny chess exploding video game.
We don't
RNG
like
in
the
my
red
puzzle fighter?
base.
Absolutely not, bro.
I
Also,
think the,
sometimes, yeah, like that. You can force them to like trap themselves by getting them
Yeah.
stuck between their clone and like just like blocks and your bombs. It's really weird though, and they're usually good about not getting trapped. Believe it or not, it's actually so messed up.
Nice.
Out of all the worlds in the run, it's actually the one that I'm like most nervous for, just because yeah, it's like so difficult. Yeah, that was a literal checkmate. It could not have done very much there.
You're just in these really tight spaces in this world with enemies with a lot of weird bomb patterns.
Gotta time that. Yeah, a lot of my deaths are just for me mistiming when I think bombs are gonna be going off.
Yeah.
Just because there's actually so many like enemies per screen, and then especially in these
Yeah.
when like I
And
have
you're
to keep
in
track
these
of the
little
enemies,
tight
and then
alleyways,
also have to
too.
keep track
Rough.
of like the clones. It's impossible.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't mean to push that. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they have a tendency to like try to
I just tried
directly
to stand
chase
in a
you
place
if,
that
if
would
they
make them
can.
walk there.
So you can kind of
Kinda
manipulate them
worked.
into following in your footsteps and then dying.
Yeah, that strat I did in that last level, it like barely worked. Yeah, I was so boned there. If I waited half a second more, I would have like just been instantly dead.
It's definitely a lot easier to manipulate the chargers because that's exactly what they do is they come at you immediately.
Yeah, and then you can just trap them in a corner or something.
Yeah, or you can like drop a bomb as they're like charging to you. Call it a day. So this is annoying. We got a charger.
This boss is rough.
We got a special charger because it's a boss. And we have one of these little clone people.
Should be fine. Yep.
Oh,
I'm actually so smart for that. That was crazy.
Amazing.
And then more horsies again.
Yep, and an empty board.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Aw. They flash red before they shit the copy of themselves out. It's kind of upsetting.
Don't worry, you can say that. It's not a charity marathon.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
That
it.
was the most play thing I've ever
I
heard.
thought the projectile would be fast enough.
Oh, same.
No, I've heard worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely been infinitely worse.
That's the most marathon-friendly play thing I've ever heard.
They're nowhere.
And then come over here.
Oh,
and die.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They know.
Any knowers? Knowers know? Yep.
No, nice.
If I just stay
Yeah,
close to
Adventure's
back,
kind of
that
nice
guy
at giving you a
just
little
follows
bit of
every
a
time, and it
breather.
like, works out like perfectly. And then I hate this part.
Yeah.
It's harder than like the other one that's like this, but like it's not as bad. Come up? Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
My eyes are
what
doing
the-
that thing where it's like, are all of those squares actually the same size?
I'm surprised that worked. I
That
didn't
was
have the right
kinda
pieces for
great.
the setup, so I guessed.
That was a Chessplosion nuke.
Yeah. A strategy
guess
a lot of
you are
people
not
do
a
in this game is
masher.
mashing, because mashing is really effective in this game. I'm not usually a masher. Sometimes I can see what pieces I get and just try and get them to combo, but like I don't like really mash. I've gotten good enough so I don't have to like rely on it anymore. Like that, I knew was gonna happen, even though it wasn't like the setup or whatever. This game is just hard. It's impossible. Oh.
They say
yeah.
as, you know, they're destroying it.
Yeah, that was a reverse nuke, by the way. Like, if
Yeah.
mashing is a nuke, I just like got boned. I'm fine here.
He's got magic missile.
I mistimed
Oh.
that.
Luckily, the reset times in between like deaths and stuff are completely,
There
as
we
you can
go.
tell, they're extremely short. So like, it's, you know, it's not too frustrating.
Yeah, there's a setup, but it required like 2 pieces or something, 2 or 3 pieces. So I just like went for it. And genuinely, that was probably faster than just waiting for the pieces to happen.
So you got these jerks that are almost dead. This boss is not that bad.
Yeah, this boss is not bad. Didn't even get hit.
World 7.
Yeah. This
The
is where
holes are
the game
back.
gets hard. After that
Yeah.
little bit of a breather.
So
I have to
Queen
play every
obviously
level,
the
and then on
most
top of that,
powerful
it
piece in
introduces-
chess.
It introduces
They're
the
also
queen
the
like
most,
shooters.
you know, horrible, deadly opponent they're gonna face in this. Again, these are the
Oh, I didn't
shooter enemies
Oh, you
with like the base
There you go.
with the hole, the green base with the holes in it. So they will stay somewhere, shoot out bullets from where they're standing, and then move and do it again, as opposed to just like charging or sending clones. They at least don't send clones.
Oops. Oh, I should just do this actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then. Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of these
wow.
are just so like random. I just have to like rely. on
The
me being
the holes
able
are
to
for
play the
you,
game.
but not for
At
the
this point
enemy.
in the
They
game,
can
I don't
charge
have
across
like
them
steps
because
for
it's chess. You
things,
can
like I
the way
wish I
that
would.
piece moves is it can go anywhere on the board that's at that angle. So it's like they get the benefit of, well, I guess it's sometimes a hindrance of having to move
scary,
like
but it works every
the
time.
chess piece, whereas you can move square by square. Nice. He was just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I love standing there and just like letting the like the stage finish itself. It's pretty funny. I do this. Yeah, and then I
Nice.
can do that. It should be fine. I should have stayed on the top. It would have been better. Yeah, there we go. And it should be. I forgot that charges.
Yeah. So the queen charger sucks because, yeah, nice.
can just do this and it's fine. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it's just switching between the top row and the bottom row until those guys go away, and then...
You notice that some pieces will
I
shoot
switched myself
out
wrong.
bullets, while some will have, like, straight-on, like, Bomberman lines. Obviously, if the Queen had lines, that would be a bit rough, because her blast radius would be so wild, so it's balanced out by having that be more like bullets where they shoot out. Whereas something like the Rook does a traditional Bomberman blast. Yeah.
Just cover all their options.
And then get a trap and we're fine. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell, like, oh
Yeah.
god, this isn't good. You can tell, like, the difficulty spike, just because, like, I'm struggling to even, like, stay talking right now. There we go.
Nice.
I wanted him to go up, and I didn't know if he would have gone to, like, the right if I didn't stay there. Uh-oh, that's fine. I'm actually not worried.
Boss time.
I'm a little
So
worried.
this is
I'm not worried.
versus a Charger Queen that also
fine.
shoots clones.
You're so fine.
And she also has pretty good health, so kind of sucks.
Uh-oh. I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I'm fine here.
Game at least has the
Didn't have it right.
courtesy of showing you where the clones are going to land, which is nice. Granted, if you are sitting on that space and they land on you, you can imagine what happens. Alright, one more. Nice. Oh, so sad.
And then does this.
Yeah, it was just so you could show how cool it was. to do.
Oh,
You know, it's fine. It's fine. That was calculated. I'm just swagging out. You know how it is.
Yeah, shooting 4 of those at once is evil. That's like so much of the board covered. Yeah. Not to mention if it like
Yeah, and
one
then
of
I have
those
to position
blasts
myself
hits
and
your
also
bomb,
not get
you
hit by my
forget,
own bombs to
and
like,
it blows up
kill this
before
and then
you're able to move out of the way.
quickly.
There's so many little things that can throw you off that you're like, oh, that's dumb. I can't believe I did that. Alright. Now she's dead. World 8, final world.
Yeah, there we go.
I've seen
Yeah,
you
so
do
it
adventure.
introduces pawns, and I don't know if Clay knows about this because I pretty much only run Dungeon Mode in front of him. Pawns are the easiest to kill, or also the hardest to kill. Basically,
Yeah.
they move just how pawns would. Their AI always makes them move forward unless they're trying to kill you. Then they can move diagonally one, just like chess, you know. But if they're pressed up against a piece, they will always move into that piece. So if they're like, if it explodes in the middle like a bishop, it will always kill, like no matter what.
Yeah.
But if it gets to the end, it turns into a Charger Queen, and your life is terrible. There's no other way to describe it other than your life will become terrible.
It's kind of interesting that they wait to have pawns until the very end of the game.
Yeah,
but
just because like
because of
they
how
give you
can
4 of them in a
transform
level,
is-
and it becomes impossible.
Yeah. The pawn is very much like a race to clear them out. Also, this board like
There's actually one of the ones in the rule set that I made for like competitive Chessplosion that is like legal because it's like it's good in multiplayer. It like balances a lot of like people who just like evade.
it looks vaguely like a creeper face.
Never talk to me again.
Yeah, I know.
Creeper?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
Go way back in my mind, This won't happen, but I'll say it anyways, just to make the chat more excited. If I don't die, I will literally
So
just
real.
sub 30, which is still like ahead of like the second best
And
time.
then they're doomed, yeah.
And then I can just do this, and it's fine.
Oh no.
didn't mean to stand there.
Oh, that looks so clean, and then the
I can do it
final
again.
blast
It's
is hit.
fine. I'm not gonna stand there. I remember this time.
Oh,
And then
the king has shown up.
I meant to stand one
Oh.
up, and I didn't notice I went one down. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, this game would be so
hence
much
Bomberman.
faster and easier
Yeah.
if your own explosions didn't kill
Oh, it'd be
you.
so easy.
Yeah.
But like that's like a part of the challenge, so it's like whatever.
Nice.
I believe. Yeah, there we go. It's up to the end, but like it has like
There's that queen
a
turret.
little bit of a delay before it like does that thing I was talking about. That is a terrible setup to do, by the way. I can't believe I got that. That is a terrible setup to do.
So now we're fighting the king.
Remember when I said bullet hell? Yeah, this is one of those.
Yeah. So the king is kind of a...
And then he just spams.
He spawns other pieces. He does that crap. Now he has a period where he can actually be
Oh my
hit.
god, please. I don't have to travel.
Before he gets back to doing this again.
And should be fine. Yeah. I also know just spots where I can stand where I won't really like get hit.
Yeah, there's safe spots.
Yeah. The one for the
Oh, here he goes again.
for the horses are pretty
Yes, this
funny.
one's rough because you have to survive for a prolonged period of time. Because every time you hit him, he goes back to invulnerable state.
Yeah, that's the setup I use for that. It just
I
works
think
a
even
little
if
bit
you do
too
know
well.
what you're doing, it's pretty rough.
Well, I wouldn't say too well. This boss fight is really hard if you don't know what you're doing.
Like, that sucks.
Oh, I meant to time that. Whoops.
God.
Alright, here we go. Last hit.
There we go.
That's a rough one. Oh. It's fine.
Oh, I missed on
This
that.
boss is at least,
I know.
like, super entertaining, so...
Oh!
You know what? It's fine.
As much as I personally don't like bosses that just spam.
Yeah, if I do that early enough, they all
this is
die.
at least like you say, Clay, like
It's
kind of actually interesting. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like, well, it's a thoughtful spam because obviously, you know, based on chess, there's very solid rules, and so be having to think on your feet with those
I like
rules
thinking
is
on the
pretty
fly.
compelling. Yeah, it's not like he's just, you know, they just
Oh,
kind
that's
of cause
fine.
explosions or whatever. That was pretty based. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, this boss fight is like hard, and like if I just take too much damage, I'm just gonna reset early on because I don't want to waste the time to get
Yeah.
all the way to the end and then like miscalculate something.
Actually.
a lot of like the weird things I'm doing are just like timing things also, especially like with these guys.
Yeah.
There we go. That was supposed
Now,
to
if you take too long, does he go back to invulnerable state again?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the hit there, so I can just do this easily.
Like, that's a rough pattern.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
Obviously, once you know it, but
Whoops, that sucks.
looks like he does go back to invulnerable stat.
Oh,
No, I hit him.
my god.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Well, I imagine a
Unfortunately, this
reason
isn't-
for the estimate
this
as it
isn't
is
sub-second
because
place,
of this
but
boss
it's
and
fine.
how
No, it's just because of like World 7.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, World 7 is, like I said, it's impossible, and I did that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't do like like this was like I wanted to, just because I was worried about talking. But like, yeah, it. Oh my god! Please get hit. Can't believe I got hit twice there, or twice in this phase.
Yeah, it does help that he like retreats to the same spot each time. Because if he didn't, oh god. Having to adapt to some of those patterns on the fly is would be very rough.
My only like goal for this run was like underestimate, because this is even my PB being like as low as it is compared to like what it should be, like, or my PB being low compared to my estimate. Oh, time, by the way.
Time. I was gonna say time's coming.
Yeah, my PB being low compared to my estimate, just it doesn't really like matter. It's still pretty hard. It's difficult. I did have the backup of being able to go into the settings and just give myself infinite health so I could just finish it for everyone, but like I didn't have to do that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And on my end, that was a 34:59, so that's still sub
GG.
third place. So that was good enough for me. Yeah, that was Chessplosion. That was hard. Follow me at twitch.tv/_SSB.
Wow.
Every other
look at
Friday
you.
on GDQ Optics, I have a show. That's weird. That's the first time I made that plug at the end of a marathon run. Wow. Follow the host. He does not stream, and he hates everybody.
Mhm.
CMM1215 on Twitter.
Sorry.
Follow P's SMB. He's making me commentate his run against my will. So, you're not done with me, but I will be. I will be less panicked.
And you're not
so it's
done with
fun.
me. You can get this game on itch.io and on Steam, correct?
I'm pretty
Or is
sure
it just itch?
the H1 was taken on, but it might not have been. But I know
Oh.
for sure it's on Steam because I have it on Steam. And it goes on sale quite a
So
bit.
yeah, get Chessplosion. I know that he wants to put it on Switch as well, or I don't know. I sent a message to the dev and they expressed interest, but
Yeah. Yeah, but she's a great dev. She's been working on this game for a bit. There are still updates for like different things, making sure that like the game doesn't crash and the game works. It's been pretty cool. And then also, Ducky's Delivery Service is out. You should take a look at that game. That game is pretty funny. The
Definitely.
speedrun for it, I actually watched it. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna run it, but definitely.
yeah,
It's the same type of like pixel style with like the little chest ducks. It's awesome.
Yeah, she even added, like, in this game, the dungeon mode that's in it was added, like, post-launch as, like, a bump.
Yeah.
Just peas. Not peas.
Yeah, but with that, up next, I'm pretty sure, is just peas. Hi, peas.
Hi.
But, yeah, we'll be back in a few. Goodbye, everybody.